Holy shit! What's talking, gang? I'm back. Sorry if I talk little bit like quiet. It's because it's like past 3 a.m. and also I came back from Kanye West's concert in Gelredome in Arnhem in the Netherlands, for those who don't know who those places are. So my voice is a little bit raspy, but I'm gonna try to do my best, make a video. What was the concert about for those who are interested? What are my opinions about it? I'll give a little bit context first. I know, just skip to this part if you're not interested in that. Kanye. Or, well, lately you probably know him as Ye and also a neo-Nazi, which he isn't really, because he has spread symbols that I can show on YouTube and has said some very interesting statements in the news.
I see good things about Hitler also. I love everyone. I do love Hitler.
But a lot of people claim that this more has to do with his bipolar disease, where he has always been kind of controversial, but lately because he isn't taking his meds, and well, this chick, and also this chick. So he has done some very, very dumb stuff in the last 3 years, and also produced albums like Vultures 2, which surely was something. So kind of everybody just started hating on him, so much that even people like Playboy Cardi has disowned him, even though fuck Playboy Cardi. He's not an actual neo-Nazi, but he does like to kind of...
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Get to the extreme of something. He likes to be posed as someone, as the villain, as he calls it so himself. And he just thought, well, Nazis are villains and they're kind of the craziest villains in our history. So why don't I just call myself a Nazi? And that's exactly what I did. So in cartoonish fashion, yeah, he made Nazi merch or whatever and did some insane shit. But lately, hey, he has been making a comeback arc. And he's actually trying. He has deleted all his weird fucking songs, including Cousins, which a little bit sad that it was removed. Oh, such a banger, on God, on God. And because his albums haven't been doing that great, like Vultures 1, Vultures 2, and Bully, he's kind of trying to pick up the pieces again. He apologized towards his people in general. So Kanye West is now finally back. But does he still have the sauce? Well, which is kind of, this is still kind of crazy. I live in Arnhem. The first place in Europe, I guess, if you don't count Turkey, where he performed was the Netherlands. In Arnhem, in Gelredome, which is like less than an hour away from my house. So I just had to go. It's literally in my back neighborhood. I kind of have to go. So that's what I did. And here I'm going to tell you the story of my experience on the concert, day one, how it went, and what were my likes, what were my dislikes, and overall, was it a good concert? So what was the day of the concert really like? Well, first of all, like I said, I live and my friends also live very close to this concert, so we didn't have to like go with the bus or the train like the Twice concert. We just had to walk, and that's what we did. So we just walked towards the concert. Nothing too special to add there. It was just kind of okay. We saw some people all along the way, and we already felt like it was going to be some massive concert. Also a lot of German and Belgian people, probably because it was cancelled in their country, so they all just went to Arnhem, which is fair because it's kind of close to the border between the Netherlands and Germany. So yeah, a lot of Dutch, a lot of German, and a lot of Belgian people were kind of making up the crowd, aside from like some actual fans who just came from other countries, obviously. Second thing was that the media, before I get too schizo warning, the media has been getting a little bit too comfortable in shit talking Kanye. And especially lately, it's been kind of annoying me because, like I said, he has apologized to a lot of groups and he's been doing a great job and he's trying to be a better person. So I feel like we should help him. Like, I get like when someone kills someone and then like they say, well, I try not to be a killer. It's kind of feels weird to just say okay, but Kanye West never really did anything that bad aside from just making dumbass tweets and dumbass statements and just rage baiting entire communities. So I'm still a little bit annoyed about how the news handles Kanye. So when we got to the concert, I was expecting full reporters, massive riots as well, swastikas all over the place, but that wasn't really the case. And actually, it was really weird because everybody was quite nice, which I did not expect. It felt like everybody just wanted this concert to happen, and it finally did. So maybe everybody was just trying to be as nice as possible to just see the GOAT one last time. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought. And even funnier, the people were extremely nice. Like, they were nicer than the people at Twice, which I just think is really funny because Twice is a K-pop group and Kanye West is Kanye West. And the people there were so nice. People asked me to take pictures of them. They asked for directions, and everybody was just so nice. So that's just the general thing about the concert, which I really liked. Everybody was really nice. Here's a negative thing about the concert. So we got there, right? We had to like pick a row. I don't know how many letters there were, but there were like A to Q or whatever. There were like places where like entrances, how to get into the building, right? I don't know how they fucked this up because in my opinion, it sounds very fucking easy to not fuck this up. It's a concert that has been used, I guess, so many times. So how is it that hard to form lines? But for some reason, they didn't prep anything. There were no, like, I don't know how to call it, like walls that you have like around the lines, like change these things on screen, you'll see them now, to like make lines. So there was just an open field and there was just one entrance. So lines, which was kind of interesting, started just like forming in circles. So people were just standing everywhere, and we knew that we had to get to gate Q, which was our entrance gate, but we didn't know how to get in because the line didn't really start or end. It was just all over the place. So eventually we just cut the line. Sorry, I guess, because we didn't know where to fucking begin. And people started cutting the line like crazy, which meant it took a lot longer. And there was also two other things that made this 10 times worse. So already we didn't have any lines. People just had to make that shit up, apparently. Secondly, for some reason, I don't know why, but for like a half an hour or 20 minutes, all the gates, or at least our gate, was just closed. So the line wasn't moving, which was really annoying because like the concert was about to start in like half an hour and it just closed. Why? I don't know. Somebody died maybe. I don't know. But it was just closed. So that sucked like a lot. And thirdly, I'll show you in the clip right now what happened. So for some reason, maybe just the people were slow at our gate trying to let people in. Our gate was so much slower than the other gates. Like gate P, which was like right next to Q, had like people walking on the stairs like continuously. Meanwhile, our gate like had like 2 people per like 10 seconds or something. It was so dumb. And it was so slow. So our people at our gate were like the last people to get into the building. And here's where the fun begins. The concert had already started. Yeah, that's right. My first experience. Kanye is finally back. So much hype, and I was so afraid that like the tickets didn't work. But no, I did everything right. The concert fucked it up and was really annoying. We heard the music outside from like the concert walls, just like the opening song. I think it's like an entrance song or whatever. We heard the bass and everybody just went extremely dog shit crazy, started booing and whatever. Everybody was really annoyed, and it kept getting slower, and eventually they just started letting people in. And this kind of led a little bit towards a mosh pit where me and my friends just had to hold hands to like get through the entrance, because like it was impossible to normally get in because everybody was so crowded on that one entrance because they didn't fucking make lines. And it was a little bit scary. I heard like one massive bass when the concert started, and it honestly sounded like a bomb. So unironically, I thought like one protester like got in and just exploded fucking Gelredome, so that was crazy. But that wasn't the case, it was just music. So I literally showed my tickets and we just ran, and we fucking ran like crazy because we gotta get in. It felt like we were raiding like a Scientology building, you know, those videos. That was exactly the same feeling. So we just ran into to the building. We tried to find like the right room that we had to get in, and I helped my friends in, and we got in. We got into the concert, and bro, was it an entrance. We heard Kanye West singing, and it was kind of crazy. We saw like the globe. For those who don't know, he was performing on like one massive globe, which was really cool. So now let's just talk about the concert itself. So when we got there, we didn't really have, we had our seats, but some other people took it because it was just a free fall because they fucked up the fucking thing. But yeah, doesn't matter. We got some places where we just stood and it was fine. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that anymore. The concert itself. So first of all, audio quality was very good. I'm just comparing everything here to Twice. For those who haven't seen that video, I went to Twice like a week ago for some context, a K-pop group. If you're interested in that, watch that video. And I think you will, because if you're watching this video, you're interested in Kanye, and Kanye and K-pop don't have that much in common, but for context. So yeah, the audio quality was like really good, which was nice. Although I also didn't have my earbuds in, I forgot those, so permanent hearing damage, I guess. And yeah, so Kanye was standing on like a big globe, like I said, in the middle, and it just like kind of turned, and that was the whole thing. It didn't like crazy dance, but it's also Kanye, so he never really does that. And it was really awesome. We were very far back, but we heard the music very well, and they had like lasers which kind of made every song felt a little bit different, with like different colors. Sometimes there were flames and like very banger moments, and Kanye was on a rampage. He just started playing every banger. Banger, 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 after banger, after banger, after banger. There were only bangers. It was crazy. There were only bangers. And it was just so epic. Just in the entire concert, there were only very good songs. There was no Hitler speech, no swastikas, no neo-Nazi bullshit. He wasn't making some dumbass fucking rants. He didn't, like, his bipolar didn't kick in or something like that. Everything went perfect. Yes, I'm sorry. I know you were hoping for like some maybe crazy experience. Best concert ever. That's the summary. There you go. Now you can leave. I don't know. It was so awesome. It was just, it felt, I said this to my friends, I'm using this word too much. It felt mythical. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how it felt. You kind of come in, you see like this man aura farming on some globe, which just feels so different compared to other concerts. And the music was just so good, and the lasers and whatever, and everybody was just having such a good time. I didn't get pushed away like in Twice. Everybody was just very nice. Someone did pour like beer on my left shoulder, but he was sorry about it, so like who cares, and he was just very nice about it. And people were just great. Everybody was having such a good time. Yeah, great concert. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry, I can't really rant about it. I just want you guys to know that for those who are interested in buying tickets, it was just awesome. Other things that I could say is that if you have to pee, you're cooked. Just pee in the bushes. Sorry. And if you want to buy merch, be quick. Like go like at 4 a.m. or whatever. Like go really quick. Don't go later. We got like later, and because like with Twice, I thought the merch was gonna be inside, but it's outside. I don't know if that was common knowledge, but I'm a dumbass, so I didn't know. The only thing I'll end this video with is that Kanye, like I said, is having a new beginning, and I'm very excited to see where it's happening. I really hope that he will show some progress on a new album, or maybe he won't make a new album. I don't know, because he's kind of getting old, but maybe he will. I hope he does, and we can finally get a little bit good out of Kanye once more, and that's just fantastic to see. It's very nice to see the GOAT having a good time, and he was having a good time, which was nice, and that was awesome. And yeah, what I would also like to say is fuck the media. Don't believe everything you hear online, because Like I said, the people at the Twice concert were actually more mean and annoying than the people at the Kanye concert. There were no rels or anything like that, no Heil Hitler, whatever, because I'm pretty sure that every fan, for some reason, didn't really agree with that much like the media says they do. Okay, not all Kanye fans are neo-Nazis. A lot of people love Kanye, and we're all very glad to see that bro has finally healed a little bit, and that's very nice. And my voice hasn't healed, so I'm gonna end that video right here. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Kanye album is. So enjoy yourselves, like and subscribe if you like this video, check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time.